As a child, Annie always felt that a presence was following her. She would see shadow people and ghostly images in the corner of her eye. Even though these experiences were vivid, she blew them off as a part of her imagination. As she got older, Annie encountered phenomenon that convinced her friends that she was seeing spirits. Her first incident happened in a local marina. Annie enjoyed spending time on the ocean, and her best friend was a boat captain who lived on a large hatteras. One night, while hanging out on the second level of the boat, Annie suddenly became consumed in a trance. She looked out into the distant sea and perceived what looked like a woman with beautiful blonde curls, wearing a white dress that illuminated the darkness that engulfed her. She was singing and calling out to Annie. Annie couldn't help herself. She started slowly walking towards the edge of the boat. She couldn't control her body, and right before she took her first step off the edge, her friend grabbed her and asked her what the hell she was doing. Annie responded with, "Can't you see her? She's calling out to me." It took a few moments, but Annie eventually came to her senses. She didn't know how to comprehend what just happened. Her friend told her that there was a local sea legend where a woman was known to beckon people to their death. Annie very skeptically blamed the moon's twilight and the drink she had at dinner for her behavior. About a year later, she would undergo an occurrence that would leave her perplexed about her supernatural abilities. Annie moved to another sea town, and her friend Jay would show her around. The area was known for its bars and restaurants. Many of them were featured in magazines and TV shows for their quaint sea town atmosphere. Jay took Annie to one of the oldest restaurant bars in town. The building had been there for decades. As they sat down by the bar and started drinking, Annie very jokingly started describing groups of people she would see in the restaurant. She began poking fun at the different style of clothing these people were wearing from different time periods. Even though the place was empty, Annie continued to speak about the people she saw. After a while, Annie and Jay left the bar and called it a night. The next day, Jay sat Annie down for a serious talk. He told her that he thinks she can see spirits. Annie, still a skeptic, told Jay that it wasn't possible, that she was just having a bit of fun and was drunk. But Jay was convinced that she had the gift to see spirits. He told her that she described the people down to the smallest details, like their buttons, belts, and colors of clothing, even the styles from different time periods. Annie sat there for a while, and then recounted her experiences growing up, seeing the shadow people and apparitions, being called out by a ghostly woman at sea, and now this. She continued to contemplate the idea, and eventually agreed with Jay that at the very least, she was sensitive to paranormal energy. It wouldn't be until a haunted object that turned Annie from a paranormal skeptic into a believer.